Hey there, nature enthusiasts. Have you ever heard of an invasive species and thought, what's that? And how is it different from any other animal or plant that doesn't come from around here? Well, let's break it down together. In an ecosystem, every living thing, like plants, animals, and even bugs, has a special role. But sometimes, a plant or animal shows up in a place where it doesn't belong and causes big problems. That's called an invasive species. But wait. Before we dive into invasives, let's learn a couple of other important words first. First up, we have native species. A native species is one that naturally belongs in a certain place. It lives there without people putting it there. For example, the white-footed mouse is native to parts of the United States. It's part of the natural food web and fits in just right. Then we have non-native species. These are plants or animals that don't naturally live in an area but were brought there by humans on purpose or by accident. Some non-native species can live peacefully in a new place and not cause problems. For example, the bell pepper isn't originally from the US, but it grows here now and doesn't hurt anything. Now, let's talk about invasive species. These are a type of non-native species, but here's the difference. Invasive species cause harm. They might hurt the environment, damage buildings or farms, or even affect people's health. One example is a plant called kudzu. Kudzu was brought to the US over 100 years ago. It grows super fast, up to a foot a day. It can cover trees, buildings, and power lines, making it hard for other plants to grow and even causing power outages. So, what about pests? A pest is any living thing, native or non-native, that causes problems for people or the environment. That same white-footed mouse we talked about, it's totally fine in the forest, but if it gets into your house and spreads germs, then it's a pest. Here's a helpful way to remember it. All invasive species are pests, but not all pests are invasive. Let's look at one more example. Feral hogs or wild pigs. They're non-native because they weren't originally from here. They damage land, eat crops, and ruin habitats, so they're pests. And because they also hurt the environment and other animals, they're invasive too. So remember, native means it belongs here. Non-native means it came from somewhere else. Invasive means it came from somewhere else and causes harm. And pests are just any living thing that causes trouble, whether they belong here or not. Invasive species can really mess up ecosystems, but there are ways we can help, like not releasing pets into the wild and cleaning hiking boots or boats before going to a new place. When we all do our part, we help keep nature balanced and healthy. Pretty cool, right?